Hi everyone, today we are in Lorne along the Great Ocean Road and I have a modern beach house to take you through. This home is set perfectly on a very steep bush block that overlooks the ocean. Not only are the views sensational, but it's what's inside this home that will make your heart skip a beat. My name is Lucy, I'm from Hunting for George and it's time to let us in. This entry definitely has a wow moment with this slim 4-metre high window, which gives you a taste of the bush views that we're going to see throughout this home. Now this home is set on multiple levels and I'm going to first take you into the master suite on this upper level. Timber ceiling wraps through this home. It's going to continue throughout and get even more timber heavy, but it's all about the view here. It's such a secluded space. And considering the location of Lorne, this is quite a built up town. So to be able to look out onto this bush and have completely undisturbed views, that really is something quite special. So the exterior of this home is wrapped in black aluminium and it's on the inside that the timber and the texture and the warmth really comes through. So I mentioned texture and I mentioned warmth and you can definitely see it in this bathroom. Again, the windows are sensational, the way this is framed with that bath looking out onto the bush. But the colours, I wanted to point out some of the detail here in this tile. It's quite unique. It's got a great 3D form to it. It's on a slight angle and the gloss of that sagey green works well with this matte, soft terrazzo tile. Again, reflecting all of the colours that we see outside in the bush. We've got a shower here with a very generous shower head. It feels very rich and very warm throughout this home. The most epic walk-in robe. You know I love a walk-in robe and I do love having a good snoop. These glasses, I am all for them. What do you think? Could rock them for the rest of the tour, but alas, I shall not. Let's get going. So the timber work is sensational. Jack, the owner, is also a carpenter, so his skills definitely came alive here. Cladding on the walls, on the ceiling as well. Silver top ash and black butt timber throughout this home. And again, I just keep coming back to that sense of richness. It is so warm and earthy. Beautiful details as well. I like how they've set this back to frame the television. It's created a beautiful moment here in the living space. Oh, the sun is peeking through right now, which shows off a few more of the textures in the home. You will see a lot of green. Green is very much a favourite colour within this space, and it's reflective again of that bush. Great central placement with this double-sided fireplace to be able to access that from the living and also this dining area. 8-seater circular table. It's quite the moment. This whole home, in fact, the way it opens up onto that view, sensational. So we saw this space from up in our master suite. We saw looking down, so it's more of a family entertainment space. But the green dream continues in the kitchen. I just love it here. The lighting is sensational. I really love this brass feature pendant bringing up a lot of the warmth in this kitchen island, which is a great deep size as well. Again, of course, you can see the warmth of that with the concrete. The concrete's really interesting to me. It's quite a robust, masculine material, but the way that helps to kind of balance the softness of the green and also the timbers. So we've got a fridge and freezer through here and a very generous pantry, which also boasts its own very impressive view. So this is the main living level for the home, but there is more fun downstairs. We do have a cheeky powder room as well, so there is bathrooms on every level. That continues the terrazzo that we saw on that upper level. I was quite surprised by just how big this home is. It slowly reveals itself. We've got a bathroom through here, which has the same timber vanity, but obviously much larger than what we saw in the upper space. A slightly different tile treatment. The laundry is a great size. Again, it repeats this sage green tile, which we saw in the master. I do like that consistency, but each room also does play around with different tones and textures as well. Now, this is Archer's room. A very lucky boy. What a great view, a great space. And also you can see here just with the timber treatment, it's bringing that cabinetry to life through the handles and this exposed detail. Epic photo wall though. Do love a good family photo wall. We have another bedroom. I hear this one's for the cousins when they come to stay. Very pretty in pink here. I do love the colour coordination in all the rooms. This is Autumn's room. But lucky last, and I was quite taken when I saw this. This is a guest bedroom, and if I were a guest in this space, I would be very happy indeed. It is all about the views. You're far lower lying as well. Oh my God, there's the cutest little kookaburra that's just sitting out on that branch there. It's so special. It's so secluded. The owners were talking about this eventually becoming a rumpus room, a secondary living room for the kids, which it would very easily, you know, translate to. But for now, very good guest bedroom. These stairs are quite a moment. Everything is just surrounded by bush, garden. There's the most wonderful amount of light coming through this very generous and oversized window. Right, I'm gonna get a drink and then let's talk about this house in a little bit more detail. Was designed by Josh Crosby Architects, and it spans across 4 levels to embrace its steep site. It feels very much at home in the bush, the way each level cascades down, and because of those varying planes, it means that each room actually is able to showcase and frame its own unique part of the landscape. Matte black interlock paneling was used on the exterior due to the high bushfire rating in this area. And because the owners weren't able to utilise timber on the exterior, they definitely doubled down on the timber inside. As I mentioned in the walkthrough, Jack, the owner, is a carpenter by trade and he has his own construction company, Great Ocean Road Builders. So he built this home together with his wife, Millie, who I must say has exceptional taste in interiors. Inspired by nature, this home has a rich and inviting feel to it. Green, timber, concrete, brass and black accents help to create a really solid feeling, and I think that creates this wonderful sense of permanence, and that all comes down to the craftsmanship and the quality of the finishes and the materials throughout this home. The windows and doors in this home work overtime. Their angle and positioning frame the location beautifully. And that's been expertly considered throughout this home to create a really open sense, yet it feels incredibly private, which is a testament to the design to really leverage and open up a home such as this, but have it feel so incredibly secluded, which, as I mentioned, is quite rare for Lorne. It is quite a built up town, but this home is lucky enough to face onto that bush block. It's all national park, so to know that that will never get built up is something quite unique and special for this home. The kitchen is a vibe. I love it. Everyone knows I'm a sucker for green, and I love how this home has just taken green and run with it throughout that cabinetry, throughout all of the furniture. It wraps into the pantry as well, which is a generous size, and ultimately the kitchen, the pantry, and this entire open plan living and dining, it feels very functional, perfect for a family home. The private parents wing is generous, but still has a very cozy feel to it. Arguably the best view in the house, and the bathroom is quite modest in scale, but it really makes up for it with these rich, indulgent materials that are so incredibly lush, and that walk-in robe makes that entire level a really functional space. What struck me about this home is just how big it is. It really just continues to unfold and reveal itself as you move throughout the home. Going downstairs, there are so many rooms down there. I like how functional it is. The bathroom, the laundry. You've also got 4 additional bedrooms down there, which is very generous. They're all a modest size, but exactly what you need for that space. So I love the fact that they've maximized that floor plan down there. And again, each room boasts a wonderful view. And not to mention that entry level where we entered the home also has a home office and a double garage, which is also a surf skate playground for the family. I don't often play favourites, but I must admit, this might actually be one of my favourite homes I've been in. It's rich and inviting, and I just love how at peace it is with its environment. Thanks for watching, guys. Are you a fan of this home? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe. We've got plenty more home tours coming your way.